Forest's way. Obviously, they beat Fleetwood in midweek. And, I just see this going Forest's way. I'm going to edge on for a... You know what? I'm going to say 3-0 for Nottingham Forest.
3-0?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. It's 3-0. I think Wigan's home form's pretty impressive, and I'm actually going to go Wigan win. Going to throw it out there. 2-0 Wigan.
Well, welcome back to the Mali SCFC Vlogs YouTube channel. Today we got a part 2. We got episode 2 of the championship predictions with Swans away days.
Hello.
This is our second episode, and guess who won last week? East Hampton. So I won 11-9 last week.
So lucky.
And no, I'm not the one that said blimmin' Wigan win.
Got mixed up.
But anyways, so I'm winning 1-0 on the weeks now, and I?
Yeah, so 1-0 to you.
Yeah, 1-0 to me. So hopefully I can get these predictions right as well. So it gave me a 2-0 lead. But yeah, let's get into the video. First game of the midweek games is Birmingham v Barnsley, and Birmingham obviously lost to Nottingham Forest 3-0. They did look poor, very poor. I believe they conceded. Did they concede 3 in the first? No, 2 in the first half. But they didn't look lively at all. They went up for it. But I could see this going Birmingham's way. Actually, I'm gonna say 1-0 Birmingham.
Obviously Barnsley would have been unlucky not to beat Charlton. Obviously, given the last-minute penalty to Charlton. Birmingham were extremely poor against Forest, didn't really have many chances, but Forest were good on the day. I think Barnsley have not won away from home this season yet. Obviously lost 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday. What did you just say, 1-0 Birmingham? 1-0 Birmingham. I can see Birmingham winning this, but I can also see Barnsley scoring, so I'm going to go with Birmingham 2, Barnsley 1.
So next up is Sheffield Wednesday versus Luton Town. Sheffield Wednesday obviously came off the back of that loss against Millwall. They were quite unlucky, weren't they? I believe, but correct me if I'm wrong. But I think they played well. Any day. Anyways, I can see this going Wednesday's way. Obviously, Luton coming off that back of that 2-1 loss against West Brom. So I'm going to edge this one Sheffield Wednesday's way. I'm going to say 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday,
Yeah, obviously Luton would have liked more points. I think they've got 1 point from 9, is it?
Yeah.
So they're doing quite poor, but their performances have been quite good. I think it's a really tricky game, and I can't see them winning this. I can see them conceding a good 3 goals, so I'm going to go 3-0 Sheffield Wednesday.
Next up is Hull v Blackburn. Hull obviously drew to Brentford Saturday. Good point against a good side who's got a decent team. But obviously, I can see Hull getting something out of this, man. Like, even though Blackburn won against Middlesbrough on the weekend, I can see this being a Hull 2-1 win.
I can see a draw in this game. I know Hull's form was pretty good. I thought they were a bit fortunate to get a point against Brentford, and I think they were a bit fortunate to get a win over Reading. I think Blackburn are a very well drilled side under Tony Mowbray. I think they've shown that. They grind out a hard 1-0 fought victory against Middlesbrough, and I can see them grinding out a point here at the K-Com Stadium. So I'm going to go Hull 1, Blackburn 1.
Next up is Middlesbrough v Wigan. Obviously Wigan, I believe, lost to Leeds 2-0. Obviously they weren't looking the best. I believe, did they have a penalty left? I think so.
Who now?
Wigan.
I can't remember. I don't think so.
No, I don't know who it was, but anyways, Wigan lost and didn't look poor. But Middlesbrough conceded 1 goal against Blackburn. I'm gonna say this is gonna be 3 goals in a 3-0 Middlesbrough.
That's a big bet, considering Middlesbrough have only got 1 point this season. I think they will win this game, but it won't be easy. Who are they playing again? I forgot. Wigan. Yeah, Wigan's away from is pretty terrible. It's a good chance for them to rectify that, but I just can't see it happening. So I can see Jonathan Woodgate going attacking, and just because I put Middlesbrough 6, which I kind of regret now, I'm going to go 2-0 Middlesbrough.
Next up is Derby v Bristol. Obviously, these two sides have been quite good on form, haven't they? Derby obviously drew 2-2 to Stoke, and Bristol beat QPR 2-0. And I don't know about this. I'd see us being a draw 2-2.
That's quite an optimistic prediction. I think Derby haven't lost a game this season yet. Bristol City have lost one, I believe. I think they got 4 points, is it?
Yeah.
6 points. Can't remember who they played in the second game week, but I'm gonna go something out the box. 3-2 Bristol City.
Ooh.
I'm feeling it.
Next up is Cardiff v Huddersfield, and Huddersfield have been shocking. But will the sacking of Jan
Stevelt, something.
Stevelt affect their style of play? Will they start winning again? Obviously, Cardiff lost 3-0 to Reading, and obviously it was a shocking result for them, and I can only see this going one way, and I think it's going to be a Cardiff 2-0 win.
They've really struggled this season, Cardiff. They all thought they'd be doing better, and so did I. But there's a good chance to get back on the winning form. Huddersfield have picked up 1 point, is it? And that's pretty poor for a recently relegated team. They could potentially do a Sunderland. I can only see a Cardiff victory here, but I don't think it'll be as easy as everyone hopes. They'll probably get a last 10 minutes to go header from Aidan Flint, so 1-0 Cardiff.
That is Preston be stuck. Preston obviously came off the back of that 3-2 loss over us. They played really good football, Preston, in all fairness, didn't they?
Yeah, well drawn.
I think they were unlucky to be drawing with us at half time, because they dominated the first half. Obviously, I think who was the guy that got injured?
I'm not sure.
But anyways, someone got injured. I think it was their number 24 winner.
Yeah. Striker, I think.
Yeah, it was their striker. But anyways, I think will he be a loss to them? I don't know, but yeah, Andre Green came in and they were playing some really dangerous football, and will that affect Stoke? I don't know. I'm going to say Preston 2-1.
Preston should feel a bit unlucky, but I think they just miss a goal scorer. Someone come back 10 goals a season. Obviously the loss of Callum Robson's huge. I just think they could have been 3 or 4-0 up in that first half, but they just lacked a striker. I think Andre Green brought different aspects of Preston's game, but I just don't think he's that type of player they need to score goals. I think he'll probably start this game and maybe nick a goal, but I think Stoke are going to win this. I really like Stoke as a club. They're starting to get slowly getting there what they want to do under Nathan Jones. I can finally see them winning a game. If they start that 18-year-old centre-half, I think it's Collins. He looks really good for the future. I'm going to go 2-1 Stoke.
Next up is Queen's Park Rangers versus Swansea City Football Club. Now, yeah, so obviously he's going to it.
Sadly.
But we all know what happened last year, and I went. Maybe the curse of me.
The curse of mine.
But yeah, it was my first away game in 7 years, and we got battered. So hopefully, I'm going to Bristol City on the 21st, and hopefully that'll be better. So, anyways, going back onto the game now, Wednesday. I think these two sides will. I think these two sides will be comparable. But Swans are obviously on a winning streak, and obviously we want to get the win and keep our winning streak. So I'm going to say Swansea City 3, QPR 1.
Quite an interesting prediction there. Especially predicting us to win away, because our away form is pretty dreadful. We've got an half decent point at Derby, in fairness, but I just think I can see a few changes for this game. I can potentially see Declan John and Kyle Norton starting. Potentially potentially, what's his name, the centre half? Ben Wilmot.
Yeah.
It's not Wilmot, yeah, Ben Wilmot. Potentially see him starting as well, as Joe Rodon's had a bit of criticism recently, but I just think we'll have a bit too much firepower for QPR. I know they got Naki Wells, but the likes of Andreu, Bohab Aston, and potentially Burson Salina all playing. That's quite a deadly front three. I can see us winning 2-0 with Andreu getting both goals.
Next up is Leeds United versus Brentford. Obviously, Pontus Jansson coming to face his former club. And obviously, Brentford have a pretty decent squad. But the loss of Neil Maupay just kept their odds down, didn't they? And obviously, we all know how Brentford could have been lethal. But anyways, I could see Leeds winning this. 3-1 Leeds. Pontus Jansson to score for Brentford.
I can see a Leeds United win just. I think it'll be quite a nervy game, and I'm going to go quite a nice scoring game, 4-2 Leeds.
Ooh.
I'm just going to go with that because I think both defences are half decent, but I just think both teams attacking. Counter-attack's going to be quite influential for Brentford. With the likes of Eddie Nketiah on show, likes of Ollie Watkins for Brentford. I think it'll be a nice scoring game, so 4-2 Leeds United.
There's Charlton versus Forest. And obviously, we all know Charlton were lucky to get the point against Barnsley. And obviously, I can see their home form has been alright, man. They beat Stoke 3-1, was it? And I can see this being a game where it's kind of boring, but it will have goals in it. 2-0 Forest.
I'm actually going to make a bold prediction and go for a 0-0. I don't think I've predicted a 0-0 yet on this channel. I'm not sure if I can't remember if I am. But I just think both teams will be out with a point. Both teams have made a pretty solid start to life in the Championship. I'm going to go 0-0 with Lewis Grabban missing a penalty.
Fulham v Millwall. Millwall obviously got the win against Sheffield Wednesday last week, and obviously they'd want to win again. But Fulham obviously looking on decent form. They beat Huddersfield last week with Cavallero and Mitrovic scoring, and obviously they'd be looking pretty good with that front three of Cavallero, Mitrovic, and Knockout as well. And obviously they've won a luck to retain their winning form. I'm going to say 3-0 Fulham.
I don't think it'll be as easy as people are writing. I think Millwall are a very well-drilled side, yet to lose, and I think obviously they even had a red card against Sheffield Wednesday in the first half and still grind out the 1-0 victory. I can see a draw, but I'm just gonna go 2-1 Fulham. I don't think Mitrovic is gonna get a ban. Obviously, he tried to get the opponent sent off, but he did nothing. 2-1 Fulham.
Game we've got is West Brom v Reading. Obviously, Reading beat Cardiff 3-0. I think his name was Puskas. George Puskas got the 2 goals, and John Swift. They looked a pretty decent side. When I saw the highlights, they were really good. But can they continue their winning form? I don't think so against West Brom. But we did all underestimate them against Cardiff, to be fair. And will George Puskas pull off another masterclass? I don't know, but we'll just have to see. So I'm going to go with 3-1 West Brom.
I'm going to go West Brom win as well. I think they're starting to get to life with Slaven Bilic as manager. I think Reading are a good home team, but I don't think they're much use away from home. 2-0 West Brom I'm going to go for.
Thank you for joining me, and Bish everyone. Obviously he's going to QPR midweek. Sadly I can't make it, but I will be the next away game. No, not
2 away games.
Yeah, 2 away games time. I'm going to Bristol City. So hopefully I'll be there in Bristol and I'll meet you wherever. But one game I certainly be meeting you for is Birmingham and Forest, if you're up for it. Yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you liked this series, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I'm 11 subscribers off 400 now, and good. Obviously he's just hit 800 subscribers, so congratulations.
Cheers.
Pal.
Thank you.
So that's going to be it from me. Watch his vlog of QPR. Apparently McBurney's going, so, if you can pull off an interview with him, I'll give you a £5.
I'll probably get up after the game, so it'll be around, I don't know, 11:30ish, so
yeah, obviously
let's hope for some goals.
Yeah, so, and make sure to go and check out our Preston vlogs as well.
What's yours on?
It's on like 350.
It's getting there.
Getting there, yeah. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to Swans Away Days as well, and we will see you all later.
Come on, the boys.